continuing the cavalcade of idiocy from the most powerful people in our country.
You don't use your policy disagreements as leverage to not pay our troops, to not have essential services of government actually function. You don't say the fact that you disagree about a particular tax provision is an excuse for shutting down the people's government and all the essential services that come along with it. If you look at—
That's actually exactly how negotiating works. The thing you're saying not to do is actually exactly how negotiating when you have a moment of leverage works. Not only that, but it is incumbent upon the party in power to keep the government running. You guys have all the power. You have the ability to meet some pretty simple and straightforward demands to adhere to constitutional norms. And Republicans just aren't willing to do that because they hate America. They are anti-American. Also, man is looking harried as hell. And of course, we have to talk about this, because this is just funny to me.
It's kind of, I don't know, Orwellian, because they came out and were acting somewhat optimistic, like they might get what they want. You're telling me there's no—
Sounds like J.D. Vance and Trump need to read The Art of the Deal.
It's true. Trump has probably never read The Art of the Deal. You know, he ghost wrote the entire thing.
Way in hell. And I think I know Donald Trump pretty well. I've known him about 30 years. There's no way in hell Donald Trump is giving in on any one of those issues. It's not going to happen.
No way, no way. And he wanted to give them a forum in the Oval Office to come in and try to be reasonable, and they weren't. They wouldn't back off on any of these crazy demands. So let me tell you something. There is zero—
Any of these crazy demands, like continuing to fund healthcare like we have been, and protecting fundamental rights enshrined in the Constitution. Crazy, incoherent demands from the Democrats.
Zero daylight between the White House, the President of the United States, and Republicans in the Senate and the House. We are all united on this. We're going to do the right thing. Remember this, Sean. We passed the clean, simple CR out of the House 2 weeks ago. Every single Democrat in the House, except one, voted to shut the government down. I mean, they're willing to do it. They're willing to exact all this pain. And by the way, while you mentioned some of the things that will continue, defense and all that, troops don't get paid during a shutdown, okay? And very importantly, healthcare. They want to talk about healthcare. If they don't fund the government, guess what does stop? The WIC program. That's Women, Infants, and Children Nutrition Program won't be funded. We won't have FEMA funded, right? We've got hurricane season. We've got 2 off the coast of the United States.
What does it matter? Genuine question. What does it matter? We've funded FEMA right now, and the president is still withholding the funds, right? So even if he is given funds for FEMA, if he's not willing to adhere to constitutional norms, then it doesn't matter whether we give funding to FEMA or not, because the president is ultimately deciding whether or not FEMA gets the money. Like, he's been sitting on Truth Social for the last several months, doling out FEMA disaster relief money like he's a goddamn king, okay? Not only that, but, like, let's not pretend that Republicans haven't been salivating at the idea of cutting things like SNAP and WIC, you know? They've wanted that cut for the longest fucking time. These fucking crocodile tears.
Stage right now. FEMA services not funded. Telemedicine, mental health services, all these things that the American people need, and they won't be able to access if the Democrats go through with this. So I certainly pray they don't. They have another chance because Leader Thune's going to put the House bill on the Senate floor again tomorrow and probably again on Wednesday. And we'll see if Chuck Schumer goes along with this.
Yep. So good news, everyone. The Democrats did not cave. They did not cave today. So that's good. Good news, everybody. Continue to call and put pressure on them because they might cave tomorrow. We need to make sure that if we aren't going to get these demands met, you know, demands to maintain and protect healthcare for all Americans, including transgender Americans, they need to shut it all down. Simple as.
Riverboat Jack is coming to town. All the viewers gather round. Twitch and YouTube and swishy streams. All that content is bursting the seams. Politics, gaming, plenty more. Your sense of fashion you'll adore. So grab your stuff and hop aboard. We're going straight to Jack's Discord.